So this is the next bit. I found myself a spot where you shouldn't be able to see other people. You can just see what I'm doing here and you can hear it. And if I'm hard to hear, that's because I'm at the beach. And most people I know enjoy that. Getting out, seeing things. This is what I do, you know, like one of the most important things. We all know we need to meditate. We all know we need to take some time to ourselves. We all know that we need to spend time in nature. Well, I'm doing all those things right now because meditation is just paying attention to the world and let yourself just relax in it. I'm enjoying the sun, I'm soaking it up. And I'm around here, look, we don't get this in Milton Keynes. We have a lot of lovely things, but we do not get this. And, I can't remember if I mentioned in the other video, we're about as far away as you can get. The name of the town means as far away from the sea as you can possibly get. It's a town in the middle of Milton Keynes, of England, and it's like, yeah, it's a problem. When you want to go to the beach, you just have to smell the sea air. But what I love about getting out is that you just can't help but enjoy it. Because we're built to think it's beautiful, so it is. And the smells and all these things you get out, well, I'm really, really used to good quality air because you can tell good quality air actually when you go elsewhere, because I take it for granted, but where I grew up in Milton Keynes, if you go elsewhere, London, Cambridge, Oxford, I come back and I need to wash out. If I ever wash, everything comes out black because of all the soot. And I find that lots of places. Whereas I don't in Milton Keynes, even though it's known for cars, and it's because it's so green. And I only found in the last few years that it's built as a forest. So I actually do live inside a forest. I have to check that, but that's my understanding. But that's why I love it so much. But it's also why coming out to things like this is why my kids love it, because you see there's a bird. There's a butterfly over there. There are fossils all over this beach, like proper fossils. My boy loves coming around here, which is everywhere, you know, and you're thinking, I'm hoping nothing falls on him, you know, or he doesn't fall off anything. That was when he was a lot younger as well, so it was scarier. But it's just as scary now because he's bigger, he can go further. But so yeah, I'll bring him here. I'm doing a recce to see whether we go Cromer because I've never been there. I've been here before, but I can get here. That's what I wanted to check. Can I get here? And again, be water, my friend. Well, yeah, it's a beautiful saying. Every time I think about it, it's like, yeah, just get out and be you. Okay. I've forgotten, I meant to research, I put a whole ton of stuff in a document and I was going to talk about it. You know what it's like. And I'm like, well, I'll talk about all this stuff some other time. Because you saw I did, well, if you do see my other videos, yes, there are in, you know, my office kind of thing, you know, they've got no background like this. But this is really where I spend a lot of time. Not this place, but just nature. This is where we come from. We come from the sea, we come from the air, we come from the land. And I like to wander. And every time you go out wandering, you're building your ability to wander further. And wandering, well, travel expands the mind, so I'm expanding my mind right now. And it's going to help me through the summer because I got so much on. And if you're like me, when you have so much on, it gets you down sometimes, even though you are getting where you want to get, but it doesn't always feel like it. So coming out here and doing this, I've learned because I've done so many times when I didn't come out and enjoy myself and take the chance when I could go. So many things I missed out on. For whatever reason, money, time, fear, whatever, you know? You know, maybe the weather was going to be terrible. Maybe we would break down. All these things, you know, if you're that kind of person that comes from that kind of family where I'm constantly thinking what can go wrong, it makes me a fantastic engineer, but I can worry too much. So, no, I just come out thinking, do you know what? Manage the risks, be water. You know, you'll find a way no matter what. Oh, and I didn't say this, I'm in Thorpe Park tomorrow. We're celebrating a friend's cousin's birthday. So not only, and this goes back to what you used to do at work. Sometimes you've got to be in Hunstanton and Norfolk, you know, travelling around, seeing stuff. I've done this as driving mate. I've listened to salespeople that are they still made football in the evening in Stoke, even though they'd been, it's right down south, to Southend or something like that. Southampton, I think it was, and during the day. I'm like, how did you achieve that? It's like, well, they just made it happen. And I listen to people thinking, well, if you want to achieve things in your life, you have to make it happen. That is what Bruce Lee did, but I wish I could have helped him not meet the end that he did, because the world needs people like him. And we have a lot, which is great, but I find him inspiring. And I can't wait to share that with my kids, actually. The way he goes about things and what he shows you is possible as a human is wonderful. But equally, it's very predictable what would happen to him. And unfortunately, there's another little proverb we used to in Britain, and I think it's the same around the world, is that stars who shine the brightest often go out first. I can't remember the exact way you say it, but they die soonest, which is blunt. But unfortunately, that's what happened to them, and it kind of becomes predictable once you start to understand the biology, the physiology, the epidemiology, all technical terms behind it. Yeah, unfortunately, it tracks what happens to so many other people, and I've seen it in other people. They're doing amazing work, but they push themselves too hard. This comes back to the thing. He wasn't living a life that actually should he healed. You've got to have balance. He wasn't getting the support he needed. I've seen it that way, unfortunately, so many people. There's all these ads and things. So that's why I want to share with people, really, is that I come out to this so that I can heal myself, so I can get balance. Because having done this, it will sort me out for weeks, maybe months. But knowing I'll be able to do this again, that assumes the trip goes well. We get to the park tomorrow and it all works fine. But I bet you've been not there. It'll work itself out. That's what I find. And that's what Be Water, my friend, really is about. It'll work out. If that's your personality, just look at water and realise it does whatever it wants. It can adapt, it will flow. So relax and let life happen. Let life just be. So I want to enjoy this. Hopefully you can enjoy some of my other videos. Tell me what you want to do in life. Tell me what makes you happy, where you like to chill, and what Chinese proverbs you know. Okay, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.